Are you guys kidding me? I want to talk. Do you want to give me a real trip so that someone can fight it? Okay. Hello there. Do you know the Neve Sha'anan neighborhood in Jerusalem? So, here he wrote what I told him up there, and here you see the week. I'll take some pictures. I won't go far. I don't feel like reading this. And as I said, you can hear. Do you see it here? Stop. Things going through. There, he finished. I'm pressing here to listen and loud, loud.
And he's going to fit perfectly right. And the proximity of the center, the antique, is the answer reasonable? Is the answer unreasonable? Is the answer reasonable and unreasonable? Sir.
Is the answer okay? Let's see what I'm doing now. I wrote G in the wrong place, and that's not right. I need to fix it. This happens to me from time to time. So I have this F10 that I press, it turns into a mess, and he will keep telling it more. We said a trip to 100 Sha'arim. Okay, this stage I've gathered the information here. Now I'm asking, who is the trip intended for, my friend? Who is my audience? It will be prevented. Hey, hello. Thank you very much, Mifian. Prepare a trip for retirees, 40 participants, a daily holiday that will be detailed, and of course, include, what do you think? Paving. Yes, I know I can give more. I want to show you how a little bit of what it looks like. I'm just finishing the mess, and here's the mess that we did on me, halfway. In a second, it will load the pictures, and everything is fine. He'll bring me everything I need. Here. Okay, so why? Here you go. Here's the mistake. Here, prepare a request for a trip with no limits. A trip. Mea Shiram. So what am I going to do? This happens sometimes, not in our execution. Feel it. Here, you don't know which two. Rising, and there are people here who are very divided. So there, I fixed it. And here's the mess. The mess is at a pretty good level. I can tell him, no, no, no. I can tell him to build a presentation. I can tell him marketing content. So please, a visit to the market, you know, right? Like, you need to tell me if it's okay. If it's not okay, great. 12 breaks, no breaks. Now I'm going to tell him, great, it's created. Now please prepare a marketing flyer for me. Like, you need to tell me if it's okay. If it's not okay, great. 12 breaks, no breaks. Now I'm going to tell him, great, it's created. Now please prepare a marketing flyer for me. Zuki is a philosopher who gave Lahimim a short and hollow hole. And here's the flyer. It's a generator from Google. It's a Google tool. It's available to everyone for free. It's connected to the internet. It's available 24/7. Be nostalgic. The most marketing we can write. Right? Sabine is coming here to present the quotes. What does that mean? Or till the moment he expressed nostalgia, it did this and that. But if someone else says that, I don't like nostalgic, I like fascinating. So where can I start? So you can start the conversation. The conversation days. Thank you very much. Thank you. What? In my community, restrooms on the way. Sounds good. Restrooms, not hard. Now, I'm going to tell the team, great, excellent, you really feel that it should be in short lessons to promote this trip among the retirees. It should be cliffhanger, like one with a twist, you know. And here's the song. Now, this is the easy part. Where does a company make a lot of money from this? I can tell him, bring me the flight, and I can tell him, bring me the restaurants. He's in front of you, and I'll show you in a minute. So look, here's my song. Do you see it? I'll take it. I'll jump into another software called Suno. Suno, it's software. English, so I tell him to move on. Situation. You friends are great, but the permit from the sailing says that I'm allowed to perform here. A trip to Mea Shirin. Now I don't know music styles metal. All right, so I'll tell him hello from Mefitsur, and I'll tell him a comma fasting in hand. But every time I click here on something else, and here's the blues, and you see here on the side, am I going to sing? Okay, so the songs are currently in the oven, so to speak. And I want to jump into the song, Yudi, let's go. Thank you. Jerusalem. Yudi, hello, hi, and write a short song, and greetings in honor of Yudi, our representative. A volunteer who works for everyone in the field of interior design in Israel. We wish her a happy Passover and a connection from the heart. No. Shay. It didn't pass. Why? Nice. I switched screens. If I switch screens and stop working, the same thing will happen to you on the phone. You can't close the screen while I'm moving. I'll help them. Hello. Write another hour of blessings, a song and short lines for our Yudi, an appreciation for her work in the field of domestic tourism in Israel. Thank you very much. I'm done. Here's the song. I'll take it. Now I can tell him to make it an hour longer, to make it funny, to make it in the style of the Beatles, to make it in the melody of Happy Birthday, whatever I want. Oh, Yudi, look what it did to you. Everything I'm doing here in the East, I'm sticking it here. Understand? The nuances of things. Thank you very much, Yudi. I changed the name, and again I click on Create, User, Spirit. Wow. Now I can also write to him. For example, I can write to him, too. I don't know what it is, Eitan. It's a country, and I can also write to him, Israel. And he is Eitan. Let's get back to the matter at hand. We finished planning the trip, guys. Short time. A lot of work. We wrote it in a marketing way. I can also write emails. I can write me a series of emails now, and prepare them in storytelling style. This means the first message flew. We're already committed to the task. And the second message will tell you you're going to sleep, I'm adding, on the third. And in how many years? Are you doing this, we said? 4. And 1 more than 3. Okay? So it's not 3. 4. So it won't take us time to translate the content into languages. Who knows? Google Translate. What's the problem with Google Translate? Google Translate translates the words simultaneously, meaning word for word, more or less. In contrast, artificial intelligence tools, let's copy it like this. Here, 3 dots. I'm making a note, and I'm writing here. Excellent. Practice the following text. In English, French, Russian. Thank you. The next text will be this. What I just brought a moment ago. Press enter, and it will already take a long time. Why? Because it needs to go through a book. And it takes him a few seconds. Okay, not just like that. Thank you very much. Is there someone fluent in English? And I can send it to you so you can read it, as they say. I passed the English teacher. In retirement at the Medicon Towers, I feel a kind of confidence with the information that's written. If you know French, then this is it. And for those who know Russian, then this is it. And what it does is provide context, which is the important thing. Artificial intelligence tools actually encourage thinking. Until a moment ago, we didn't think it was possible to tackle this in an instant. They improve and make our lives easier. Can I do a few more minutes with him? 2 minutes. So I'm just going to do a little bit, really, and that's it. This is the first one, and this is the second one. This is his friend. Here. Mina. There's also ChatGPT, which is basically the educational tool, as they say. There are very special coaches here for the whole world. That means you can also do something like this. Create a coach. I created a coach in the tourism world since October, November. And what I said was, I opened, as we know, an artificial intelligence school online. They locked us at home, and we were there, learning. So there are a lot of coaches here who are special and they answer exactly the way I charge them to answer. So if I come to a coach and say, plan me a trip to Gonin, that won't be a trip, you know, those kinds of trips. They do it. Like this, instead of going back and forth. He'll do it too. There's a lot more here. To wrap up, I want to say, thank you to Yehudit. Here are the words. If I swipe to the right, it's certainly a samba of Moshe. Each of them actually puts a focus on it. Here's a joyful song. Amazing. I'm sweet. Every time I renew. Just take in how many options there are here and how much time it took to do this. Friends, it took a lot to copy this. I want to thank you all. I want to say goodbye.